This animated diagram visualizes the physical volume of $1 million. When we place it next to 10 million, 100 million, and then $1 billion, the staggering difference in scale becomes instantly clear. Jeff Bezos has a net worth roughly 117 times that massive billion-dollar block. Meanwhile, you are likely looking at a much different reality. You work the job your university degree prepared you for, watching high daily living expenses and credit card debt eat away at whatever small savings you have. Looking at that massive gap makes achieving wealth feel impossible. It is easy to look at the ultra-rich and assume they cheated the system, they got lucky, or were simply born into a rigged game where you started on the losing side. This chart visualizes a recent report from WealthX on the world's ultra-wealthy. Looking at individuals with a net worth over $30 million, the data shows that 68% of them are entirely self-made. When 2/3 of the ultra-rich start from zero, inheritance and luck stop being viable explanations for their success. There is a repeatable logic to how they accumulated that capital, a logic that begins with identifying the mathematical flaws in how the rest of us are taught to live. Take a look at this textbook formula. This is the two-dimensional equation the education system pushes as the primary way to survive. Money equals the salary earned from a job. The fatal flaw in this logic is that it strictly relies on your most precious, non-renewable resource, your time. Once an hour passes, you have no way of getting it back. This chart plots out a standard 40-hour workweek at $20 an hour. To reach $1 million, the timeline extends out nearly 24 years, and that long projection assumes you save every penny. Once you account for basic living expenses, subtract income taxes, and adjust for inflation quietly eroding your purchasing power, that $1 million goal shrinks drastically. Trading your physical hours for a set hourly wage guarantees a painfully slow accumulation process. By the time the math actually allows you to be wealthy, you will already be in your old age. If you want to escape that slow timeline, you have to stop chasing money. In a capitalist economy, you are not compensated for the amount of sweat you produce. The market pays you strictly based on your perceived value. A local cleaner physically exhausts themselves every single day, yet earns a fraction of what an accountant sitting comfortably at a desk makes. The exact same logic dictates why a professional athlete earns millions of dollars simply to play a game. Society rewards scarcity and demand. The physical labor of cleaning can be replaced by almost anyone. The accountant who spent years mastering the tax code to save their clients thousands of dollars is far harder to replace, and the market prices their labor accordingly. The true equation for wealth ignores hourly wages and focuses on a single variable, identifying and solving a problem. If society finds a problem genuinely frustrating, consumers will gladly hand over their cash to have it eliminated. The scale of the wealth matches the scale of the problem. Amazon eliminated the friction of physical retail, limited inventories, and slow delivery times. By solving a massive global inconvenience, Jeff Bezos generated a billion-dollar reward.
Getting rich requires a strict shift in perspective. Stop asking your boss to increase your salary and start looking at the market to find the most frustrating inefficiencies you can fix. Solving a problem alone will not generate extreme wealth. The next variable in the equation is scale. Scalability means your solution can reach a massive number of people without requiring a proportional increase in your own physical effort. Consider a local yoga instructor charging $100 an hour. That model is unscalable. Their income hits a hard ceiling the moment they run out of daylight. An online yoga course, however, can be sold to thousands of people simultaneously, 24 hours a day. This diagram illustrates the difference. Instead of staying trapped in the hourly wage loop on the left, a scalable vehicle, like a piece of software, a digital product, or a franchise, branches out infinitely. It completely breaks the geographical constraints of a single worker. To keep that scalable solution functioning as it grows, you need the final variable, automation. You have to build robust internal systems and clear processes so the business runs entirely on its own. Doing everything yourself will eventually bottleneck your growth. You must outsource routine tasks and hire specialized employees to manage the daily operations, effectively removing yourself from the repetitive labor. When you master scale and automation, you stop working a job disguised as a business.
you transition into owning an independent system that generates revenue whether you are physically present or not. Building this automated system leads directly to the ultimate financial endgame, the liquidation event. This is the moment a larger entity in the market recognizes the value of the solution you built and buys it outright. We see this model proven continuously across industries. Mark Zuckerberg recognized the cultural traction of a highly scalable photo-sharing app and acquired Instagram for $1 billion. Early in his career, Elon Musk secured his initial fortune through a similar exit. After building a digital payment solution, he sold PayPal to eBay, putting $165 million directly into his pocket. Selling the company isn't the only option. You can simply hold on to the asset, allowing your automated systems and hired employees to generate a high-margin, passive income stream in the background. Whether you cash out with a multi-million-dollar exit or keep the business for ongoing revenue, you have successfully forced the market to reward your problem-solving. Take a step back and ask yourself, what was the actual purpose of pursuing this kind of wealth in the first place? Money is a conceptual metric printed on paper or displayed as pixels on a screen. It has no intrinsic value outside our collective belief. This wealth equation serves as a mechanism for absolute autonomy. It removes the daily financial anxiety of survival, the rent, the debt, the bills, allowing you to choose how every hour of your life is spent. We only possess one genuinely scarce and non-renewable resource in all of human existence. That resource is your time. If you truly desire liberty, you have to stop trading fractions of your finite life for a stagnant paycheck. Start identifying market frustrations, build scalable solutions, and use that equation to buy back your time.